What's up, guys? Yes, today we're talking about Xbox and Halo. And yes, while I've been mostly a PlayStation gamer most of my life, gonna be real, I do have a history with both Xbox and Halo. So if you're, why not talk about it? Most of my history started at 360. I really didn't play the Xbox One original because it was just one of those consoles I never really got my hands on. And I didn't get my hands on until like after the 360, which was funny because that's like technically I had an Xbox One OG. And I just a lot of what drew me to Halo, drew me to Xbox was Halo. I went back. I actually played Halo 2 and original Halo. In fact, I got the remake slash remaster, as you would call it, on the freaking Xbox 360, and I loved playing those games. Um, Although weirdly enough, I was never really into the multiplayer. I was more of a campaign kind of guy, and I loved playing through those games and just getting lost in the story and the lore of Halo and how great it was. And it was so much fun too. I know I keep saying that stuff, but it's like, how do you describe Halo? A sci-fi shooter that's actually good and not, ripping off an older franchise, Aliens. And yeah, I have a lot of fond memories with those games. And the multiple times I did play multiplayer, um, it was fun. It was fun to play those because it was just, it was a different time period where, kids were allowed just to play online and parents didn't worry about, little Timmy learning to swear online because some fucking guy called him the FAG word across the fucking country. It was just, it was different. It's like now, it's like it feels like there's not even the same energy anymore. And I've gone and played the more recent Halo games. I remember actually pre-ordered Halo 4 with the fucking War Pass. Funny enough, they just end up giving away the DLC for free. And I thought Halo 4's story was pretty good for the most part, but I also felt like a lot of it was repeat. See, it was kind of copying what everyone else was doing. They would have certain set pieces, and it's just like it felt like it was Halo copying Call of Duty, which was copying Halo, and it was so weird to play. And Halo 5 is absolute garbage. I will not hear any different. The story is garbage. It takes a giant on the franchise and the lore and everything behind it. And if someone were to ask me, like, bluntly, what's my favorite Halo game, I'm going to tell you it's actually Halo Reach. I think, as far as story goes, it has the best story in the franchise. I like the story of Noble Team and how these are the fallen heroes of Reach, and these people didn't, make it, or at least most of them didn't make it. I think a couple might have made it, but that was always the one thing. Like Noble Six never really confirmed to be dead. Like I always thought, like maybe there'd be one day he just pops up in a fucking next Halo game, like Noble Six here reporting for duty. That would have been cool, but obviously I do think he died. And there was like one more, if I'm trying to remember correctly. I think the sniper one might have lived. I'm not 100% sure. The one that was with Halsey in the end. Um, that was definitely, one of those games though. Like I wish I could go back and play that right now, man. That was like fun. Multiplayer, not so much fun, but it was fun playing through that campaign. Just remembering these story beats, like, oh my god, this is like really well done. This was like to me like the what got me really interested in storytelling and how first person shooters could do it in a very unique way. How everything is from your perspective, just like how we live our lives. Like right now, how I'm looking at my hands right now, I can see my hands. It's so weird how in storytelling you can actually do that with a video game and get the player invested, and it's different than what Sony does. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love Sony and how they tell their stories. I love the stories they tell, but Halo Reach, like that was like the one first person shooter. I was like, man, I actually cried. I actually remember crying at the end of Halo Reach. I was like, damn, this left a hit on my heart. But I also feel like Halo now, I don't know how to feel, if I'm being straightforward. Just like with Microsoft, I don't know how to feel about them. It's like, one hand, I want to dislike them, and on the other hand, you know, they're not doing bad stuff. And they're fun to be. It's fun to talk about Halo. It's fun to talk about what Microsoft can do because they have the money, they have the resources, and they have done a lot of big. They've already made a lot of big moves in this industry. But it also feels like Microsoft's now kind of playing catch up, if I'm being straightforward. And while I want to play the Halo Infinite beta badly, I mean badly, I'm not going to be buying an Xbox just to play one game. You know, I don't know if I'm interested in the Perfect Dark remake. I don't know if I'm interested in a new Gears of War because it just Microsoft doesn't have the same impact they used to have. And I was supposed to say, what about Elder Scrolls 6? Because if you guys don't know, Elder Scrolls 6 was just confirmed to be an Xbox PC exclusive. And I'm like, I don't even know if I'd be excited for that. I've not been a big fan of Bethesda's games. I used to love Fallout. I used to love Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, but as time progressed, I was like, man, the only one I really liked was Fallout New Vegas. And yeah, Microsoft owns both the Fallout license and, the shareholders and the fucking developers that made that game, but it's like, I doubt anytime soon we're going to hear about a Fallout New Vegas 2. But I will tell you guys this, and this is a promise to you guys. If Microsoft ever announces a Fallout New Vegas 2, I will fucking run to the nearest Walmart and buy a new Xbox because god damn it, that's one of my favorite games to play. I don't know how many times I've replayed that game on 360, but I'm pretty damn sure it was more than 20 times. And that's what I want Microsoft to have. I want them to have that old school energy they used to have. They were the cool console. They were the cool kid console. Hey, you want to play? You want to play Halo, right? We got to buy an Xbox. Buy an Xbox. Or get a PC. It's like they have so many possibilities now, and I am interested to see where the future goes. But what do you guys think? What are your memories with Halo, if you have any, or Xbox? Do you think this is just me being a little nostalgic or a doom and gloomer? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, YouTube BS. Till next time, guys, this is That PlayStation Gamer signing out. Have a good day.